Hey, it's David Gluckman. I'm on location in Copper Canyon, Mexico today, here on a bit of an adventure with BMW. This trip is for the launch of the 2016 BMW X1, which is a new vehicle, and the refreshed 2016 BMW 3 Series, so I got to drive both of those. It took some doing to get here, though. This Copper Canyon is a really remote part of Mexico. It's beautiful. Once you get here, the views are spectacular. The scenery is just amazing anywhere you look, but it takes a bit of time to get here. So the way we got here was first took a charter plane from Dallas to the city of Chihuahua, and there we were greeted by a fleet of Cessnas, and we hopped in those. I was in a Cessna 206. We flew those for about an hour. I was sitting in the back next to the luggage, but I got some really spectacular views. Hopefully some of that video comes through for you guys to see. Once we landed on what looked to me like a dirt road, but it was in fact a landing strip, and kind of looked like a combination of a landing strip and the downtown of a little small city. So we got out there and piled into a tour bus, which took us on an hour-and-a-half drive to our hotel in El Divisadero. This morning, we got in the cars for a pretty eventful day. A lot of excitement, actually. This adventure started out in the 3 Series sedans. We drove the new 340i, which has a new engine replacing the 335 with 20 more horsepower. Really fun car. Drove that for half of the morning. We switched then into the BMW X1 for kind of an on-road, off-road drive. It was technically all on roads, but there are a lot of different types of obstacles here in Mexico to slow you down, so it was good that we were in the crossovers for that. We encountered all sorts of livestock, cows, horses, dogs, goats, all over the place, so you had to be really careful coming around every turn, but we also were slowed down a little bit by some rock slides. Fortunately, no active rock slides, but some of them were recent enough that we were slowed down a bit due to some earth-moving equipment getting big boulders and things out of the way from what used to be the road. So once we got past the biggest of the rock slides, there was a little bit more on-road, off-road, and we got into the town of Batopilas, which is one of the larger towns that we drove through. It was a population of about 1,500, and it looked like almost everybody was out to greet us. There was a band playing in the town square, all the school children in their uniforms lined up to see the cars and the people in the commotion. It was a lot of fun. We had a nice little lunch there, hopped into the X1 again, turned around, and came back the same way that we went out. So more passing livestock and boulders and rock slides that had fortunately happened beforehand, and didn't get caught in anything. It's been a real adventure here. The adventure continues tomorrow morning on our way out. I'm told we're flying out in the same Cessnas, but out of a different airport. This one is supposedly like flying off the edge of a cliff. So hopefully the weather's good and we can make it out and I can deliver this video to you guys. That's about it from here. For Autoblog, I'm David Gluckman.